Hey everybody, it's Dina Rico with the Creativity Cave, and I am so happy to be stamping with you today. I've got some great projects to share with you featuring this month's Paper Pumpkin kit. We've got some adorable projects that are included in the kit, as well as a couple of really simple alternatives for you. So let's get started. First of all, if you have never subscribed to Paper Pumpkin, oh my gosh, it's so fabulous. Let me show you what comes in a kit. So everything is packaged in this adorable box, which is actually quite handy for using to mail things out. This month, your kit is going to come with a Blackberry Bliss spot, an adorable stamp set, some information on an add-on kit that you can get, and then inside is all the good stuff. So let me show you the kit. First off, I'm going to open this up. I love this because the kits are designed to create projects in about a half hour's time. So we've got some glimmer stars, gold glimmer stars. There are some little treat bags. There are some layers of printed paper. Ooh, those are pretty. Some envelopes. And then there's some die cut pieces as well as the directions. So to make the kits for this month, let's go ahead and do them. We've got supplies for 9 postcards and envelopes plus 9 tea light bags. So you can make little postcards. These would be so easy to just add to a little card base if you wanted to. I mean, that would be super simple if you wanted like a full card. As soon as I can get this open. All right, so we've got our dimensionals and adhesive dots and a little bit of twine for the lanterns. So let's start with the twine. They put it on a roll so that it doesn't get kinked, which is kind of nice. And in our directions, it shows us what we need to do. And they also give us a couple of alternative ideas. And of course, my job is when you subscribe for me, I give you a whole bunch of alternatives, like 15 projects each month that you can do. Okay, so the first thing is we're going to cut 2 pieces of 4 inches of baker's twine. And I know this is about 4 inches going across. So we'll cut 2 of those. And tie a knot on each end of the twine and adhere a knot to one edge of the card base using an adhesive dot. Okay, so we'll tie a knot at the end. I think you could probably skip this part if you wanted. So there's my knot. And here's my other knot. Okay. And I think this is just to hang the lanterns to this. So that's kind of cute. All right, we've got all these lanterns we can just pull off. And it looks like we'll string them on. So we've got a pretty little pink lantern. We've got an aqua lantern, a purple lantern, and a blue lantern, and then a different style of lantern. So here we go. And then all of these pieces just pop out so we can string these right on to our card. And then we can add the lanterns on with a dimensional. Now, the other thing that is available with this kit, at least it was when I filmed this, is you can get let's see here, you can get an add-on kit which has some super cute cards and envelopes that all coordinate with this. Oh, you know what? I'm going to put this one over here. So I'm kind of going every other one in the style of the lanterns. Not that it probably really matters all that much, but why not? And then this last one right here. Okay, so I'm going to take a glue dot, and I have a really good tip for you with this. So we've got our take your pick tool, and I find they are very helpful in adhering these dots, which generally aren't the easiest to work with. Oh, and I'm just pulling these off. But this works really well to get your dot secured. Okay, so we'll put that down like so. We've got those, one more, two more. And then you could, like I said earlier, you could adhere these on your card with a dimensional if you wanted, or you can just kind of hang it. Hang them on here. I'm going to move it over just slightly. And we'll take another one of these and put it down right here. And I've just lift that little backing right off with my tool. Oh, I love how much easier that part is. Okay, so they're just going to kind of hang on here. You can have them kind of go however you want. Okay, so sweet. Now there's also some die cut pieces, and we're going to take one of those die cut pieces. Oh, look at those. And stamp our sentiment on here. And the stamp set that comes with the kit is one of my favorite parts of the kit. You can see there's all kinds of really cute images that you can use. And so we're going to stamp our sentiment. Now I already have one of these open. The stamp set started, so we'll pull this off. And I'm just going to adhere this. And then I'll use my ink pad to stamp this. Okay. Ooh, perfect. And then I think I'll pop this up onto my card, and that's it. Whoa. My phone just totally moved. Sorry about that. What a perfect card. Well, now you get to a little closer view. So such a sweet little postcard to send to somebody. Ooh, this did not stick. There we go. And you can just drop this in the envelope that's included and send someone a cute little postcard with a message you write on the back. Okay, so there's one. Our other, let's see, there's a couple more here. So we've got this postcard and this, or no, we did that one. These two postcards. Ooh, and these look so cute. So we've got these cute little vellum jars. I should say these big vellum jars. They're so adorable. And what we're going to do with that is choose one of the other background pieces. Doesn't this just look like the night sky? Oh, it's so pretty. I love it. And we'll take and do a little stamping. We've got this cute starburst image that will stamp all over the background. And then add those cute little fireflies below. Now, depending on where you're from, I've heard some people call them fireflies and some people call them lightning bugs. So you'll have to tell me in the comments if you're a firefly person or a lightning bug person, because I would really like to hear the story behind that. So I'm just going to stamp these three right on here. Oh, so cute. And then I've got my jar. Now on my jar, I'm going to add my little fireflies on here. So I'll take, once again, our cute little dots. I say they're cute because they are. And I'm just going to put one in the center of that and another one in the center of that. And that is going to hold my vellum jar in place without the adhesive showing, because we're going to, there we go. We're going to put this jar right over the top and then add our fireflies to cover that up. Okay, so our fireflies, again, came with these die cut pieces. And so we'll take and add 3 of them to the card. And look at how cute these are. They've got little gold accents, which are always so much fun. And I'll pop these up with a dimensional. You can use a couple if you want, whatever works for you. So we'll take and put one there and another one down here and another one up here. Now I have to tell you, this is just so stinking cute. Isn't that adorable? Okay, and now you've got a little label that you can stamp and put your sentiment on here, and they suggest it's a party, but I kind of feel like that's not what I want on mine. I think I'm going to use the happy birthday. I'm going to use that in a minute, but I want to use that for my card because that's what I need. I don't actually have party invitations to send out right at this moment, but I can always use some birthday cards, can't you? And this would be perfect for a child's birthday because it's just so stinking cute. So we'll put the happy birthday right there. I might even slip it in under this one a little bit more. Oops, well, that came off, but that's no big deal. Let's see. I'm going to adhere this with a little bit of seal. And then we'll add our firefly right over the top. I love fireflies. That is one of my favorite things about living in the Midwest is those cute little fireflies. Okay. There we go. Isn't that just so cute? All right. And then our next project is going to be with the amusement park, and this one is so much fun. So for this, we're going to take that other patterned piece. Look at how cute that is. And we're going to adhere this little amusement park scene, which is another perfect card. Okay, right to the bottom. And I love how we've got the curved edges. So cute. Let's pop that layer up. Oh, we've got the dimensionals. Why not? These little mini dimensionals allow you to pop this right on up. And we'll put a couple over here. They're sticking to everything. Adhesive sticks to my fingernails funny, and I don't know why. It's just that powdered dip stuff, and I don't know why they stick so bad, but it kind of makes me crack up. All right, we're gonna put this down, and then we're going to stamp our sentiment on one of those labels included. Oh my gosh, look at this out right here is just so cute. I really like that. Now the labels, in case they looked familiar to you, they are the same as in the Tasteful label dies. So if you like them and want to continue making more, you certainly can, just using that set of dies. Now I've got my sentiment over here again, and we'll stamp this like that. And then we can adhere this to our card. And you can adhere this with the little dots, or you can use your snail seal, whatever you'd like. Okay, these are here, so why not? And using my take your pick tool makes it so much easier to get these little things off. That's actually always the hardest part, is getting the backings off, right? They stick really nicely once you've done that. Okay, now I'm going to add some of my little glimmer stars. Oh, so much fun. Who does not like a glimmer star? I mean, come on. So we'll just tuck a few of those on here. And whenever I add embellishments like this, I like to do it in a triangular fashion because it looks nice. So there we go. That's so cute. Now there's one other thing that you get to make with this kit, and that is this cute little Lumiere bag. Now to make this, what you're going to want to do is place a little piece of cardstock in here so when you stamp it doesn't kind of come through. So let me give you a suggestion for that. 3 3/8 by 4 1/4 is the right size for that piece. So I'm going to just trim this piece of cardstock down. Now this is the leftovers of one of the panels of cardstock in the kit. And it's also, it will fit right in this bag. So I'll place this in here so that when I stamp on the bag, the stamping will not go through the bag, so that you won't be able to see it. Now that's kind of a picky way of doing things, but I think it'll look nice. Okay, so I'm just going to stamp this on here 3 times. So I've got 1, 2, 3 for my bag, and then I'll pull that sheet out and you can see where it's stamped below. I won't cause any problems in my bag. You won't be able to see that, which I think is nice. And then I'll just tack some of these stars on here to decorate. And then you can fill this with a little Lumiere, like those battery operated candles, and set them you know, along your driveway or your sidewalk up to your house, whatever you would like. Such a cute idea. I would maybe put some sand or some rocks in there to hold them in place so they don't fly away in the wind, but a really cute idea. Isn't this adorable? Okay, now I've taken this to one more step further. So I wanted to make something else that I could use with this. So I thought this little treat bag could be it could be a treat bag or a gift card holder. So I'm going to take one of these, and I need to actually clean my stamp holes. I'm going to use a different color for the happy birthday. By the way, the happy birthday I used is from a set called A Grand Kid. And there's some really great sentiments in here. You could use this as a grandparent. I'm not a grandparent and I like them. There's lots of good sentiments in here though, so not just for grandparents. For this though, I will take and use a little bit of Calypso Coral. And then I will stamp that down on here like so. I'm going to set that aside for a moment because the next thing I'm going to do is take one of those bags and then cut one of my cards down. So I mentioned cards. Stampin' Up! Offered a little, and actually there's a flyer about it just as soon as I find that flyer. So you could get a little add-on kit which included all of these card bases and coordinating envelopes. You could order that separately for, I believe it was $10. And like I said, as far as I know, it's still available. So that was a really great option to do with your kit. So what I did is I am taking one of these cards and I'm going to trim it down to that 3 3/8 by 4 1/4 dimension that I mentioned earlier. Okay, so 3 3/8 by 4 1/4. So now I've got this beautiful patterned piece that I can now in turn add to my bag. Okay, now it's really simple. You're literally just going to stuff it in the bag with a little adhesive on top. So I'll take my Stampin' Seal. You could use Seal Plus, actually, probably even a little better. I think that's what I recommended to do on my blog post for this, which, by the way, there's a blog post that has all of the details, dimensions, photos, and everything you need to make this project. Okay, so that's super cute. And then you can see that's in there. And then I can fill this with whatever treat I want. A gift card would be great for this as well. And then I'm going to take just a little hand punch and punch the top of this and tie it with some ribbon so that I can use this as a gift. Okay, so there is that. I'll grab some ribbon. So this is from the Ornate Garden ribbon combo pack. It comes with Old Olive, and this is actually terracotta tile, but it will coordinate nicely with Calypso Coral. I love when our ribbons will work with more than one color. And then what I'm going to do is just tie this and add my little label on here for a cute little treat to give to someone for their birthday. And like I said, a gift card would fit just perfectly in here, which is really nice. And then the last thing we're going to do is make an incredibly quick card. I love how easy it is to make such a quick card with this little add-on pack. And when you are pressed for time, it's kind of perfect. So I'll just take and tuck that in right like that. Okay, now for my card, I'm going to take another one of those card bases. And I love the colors in this one. And I wanted to add it to a full-sized card. So I thought I would trim this off and use this as like a patterned paper piece. So I'm going to cut it to 3 7/8 by 5 1/8. And so I just need to cut about that much off. And then I'm going to use the other side of my card as a layer of Whisper White. So I'll cut that to 4 by 5 1/4. And I'm just going to use this to measure. So that's really simple. Okay, so we'll adhere these two pieces together. Like so. I also have a card base that is made, or is cut from Just Jade cardstock, because I think that matches so nicely with the green in this piece. And we're going to adhere that to our card directly. And then to finish this off, because this is so cute, and I promised it was going to be a really simple card, I'm going to take a strip of Whisper White. I think this might be just over an inch, so I'm going to trim it to an inch, because what I want to use is my Pick a Punch banner punch. This is a new punch that's in the holiday catalog, and it's so awesome. It will punch little banners for you. So I'm going to use some basic gray ink, and first I'll punch this. I'll show you why. So one of the things I did is I wrote with my Sharpie marker 1/2 inch, 3/4 inch, and 1 inch. Those are the 3 sizes that will fit in here so nicely. So we've got a 1 inch, and I'll just put that in here, give it a punch, and voila. Now I'll flip that around and I'll stamp my sentiment, which is "You light up my life," right on there. So adorable. Now I'll pop this up with some dimensionals. I guess I could use the ones from my kit, but here we go. And trim the excess off. And then last but not least, I'm going to stamp a couple of our little fireflies on here, because they're just so stinking cute. So I'll do that in basic gray, like so. Now I like that, but I really wanted to jazz it up. So I decided to take, these are some of our holiday rhinestones, and I'm just going to put a yellow holiday rhinestone in the butt of each of these lightning bugs to really make it cute. Now that's really sweet, and like I said, it was really simple, but one more little detail is really going to make this shine, quite literally. And I'm going to spritz this with my and actually this is my dry one, so let me get my one that's not so dry. There we go. I'm going to spritz this with a little clear wink of Stella. So to do that, I'm going to just smack my clear wink of Stella against something, in this case a bone folder. And when I do that, it literally gives you a sprinkle of shimmer. Isn't that just gorgeous? Oh, so I took a really plain, simple card and made it pretty awesome by just adding that little bit of shimmer. Okay, so my two alternative projects are these, and then the projects included in the kit include this little Lumiere bag, plus these 3 postcards that you can send in an envelope. So much fun. Now don't forget, when you subscribe to Paper Pumpkin with me, you'll get a PDF that has 12 to 15 alternative projects each month included for you, and it will get emailed directly to your email inbox, and you'll also become a VIP rewards member, which is a great perk for my customers, and all of those details can be found on my blog. There's a link in the description of this video. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up as well as subscribe to my channel, and I would really appreciate your orders. So if you need to purchase any of these things, please consider shopping through me. Thanks, guys. Have a great day. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye.